Yeah, question number 9, important question. The angle of elevation of a jet plane from a point on the ground is 60 degree. A jet plane is there, right? A jet plane, the angle of elevation at this point, jet plane is there, angle of elevation is 60 degrees. 60 degrees means obviously it won't be here. If it is here, it means it will be 90 degrees, somewhere over here. From this point to angle of elevation of the jet plane, this angle is 60 degrees, okay. Now what else? After a flight of 15 seconds, the angle of elevation changes to 30 degrees. After a flight of 15 seconds, from this point, the jet plane is traveling 15 seconds, not distance. Remember, 15 seconds. The plane is traveling for 15 seconds. From here to here, it is traveling and reaching some other point, and this information is given as seconds. 15 seconds here, okay. 15 seconds. Now from this point, from the same point, the angle of elevation changed to 30 degree. Before it was 60 degree. Now it changed to 30 degrees. From the same point, this angle is 30 degrees, right? Next, if the jet plane is flying at a constant height of 1500 root 3 from the ground, the height of the jet plane, this height is 1500 root 3. This height is 1500 root 3, and it is moving at a constant rate from the ground. Here this is the ground, and if this is a jet plane, this is moving at a constant height. It is not going up and down. It is moving with a constant height. That means from this first point, if it is 1500 root 3, at the second point also, this height is 1500 root 3. Heights are same. Height is not changing. 1500 root 3. What do we have to calculate? Find the speed of the jet plane. We have to find the speed of the jet plane from one point. From this point, it moved to another point. With what speed it is moving, that we have to calculate. We have to calculate the speed. Now, you know this formula, speed is equal to distance by time. Speed is equal to distance by time. This formula we have to use. Speed, in order to calculate the speed of anything, we should find the distance and time taken. We know the time. How much time it took? 15 seconds. So we have to calculate the distance here. If we know the distance, we can substitute in this formula. Distance by time will get the speed. We have to find the value of speed. So in order to find the value of speed, we should find distance and time. Time is given. All we have to do is find distance, right? So two triangles are forming here. Let us name this A, B, C, D and E. A, B, C, D, E. Clear, right? So now heights are given in first triangle. First triangle is A, E, B. First angle is AEB. In AEB, angle is 30 or 60? 60. 60 is the angle. One of the side is 1500 root 3 opposite, and AB is adjacent. AB is not required. What is our main motive here? We have to find the distance from ED. Distance from ED. Now in order to find the distance from ED, distance from ED is nothing but distance of BC, because two lines are parallel. If you got to know how much is BC, ED is same of BC. So we have to find BC first of all. In order to find BC, we are coming to this triangle AEB. In AEB, we will find the value of AB. We will find the value of AB with the help of 60 degree angle and 1500 root 3 height. We will find AB. We will put it aside. Now come to another triangle. What is the next triangle? ADC. Next triangle is ADC. In this triangle, what is the angle? 30 is the angle. Height is 1500 root 3. From this, we can find AB or BC or AC. AC. We have to find AC. We will get AC. But are we supposed to find AC? We have to find BC. We have AB. We have AC. We have AB. In the first case, we got AB. In the second case, we will get AC. From AC, if I remove AB, I will get BC. BC is nothing but ED. ED distance will get, we will substitute ED distance over here, we will find the speed. Clear? From AEB, we have to find AB. AB distance. From the second triangle, what is the second triangle? ADC. From ADC, we will find AC. From total AC, we will remove AB. From total AC, we will remove AB, which we found first in the first case. We will get BC. BC, distance of BC is nothing but distance of ED. We will get distance. We will substitute in this formula distance by time, we will get the speed. Clear? So let us consider two triangles. In triangle, what is the first triangle? AEB. In triangle AEB, how much is the angle? 60 degrees. What is the which trigonometric ratio? Tan theta. Opposite by adjacent is tan theta. 90% of the cases it will be tan theta only. Tan theta is equal to opposite by adjacent. Opposite by adjacent. Tan theta. How much is the theta? 60. Tan 60 is equal to opposite 1500 root 3. 1500 root 3 divided by adjacent AB. What is tan 60? Root 3. Root 3 is equal to 1500 root 3 divided by AB. AB is in division. If I send it over here, it will become multiplication. Root 3 is in multiplication. If I send it here, it will become division. AB is equal to 1500 root 3 divided by root 3. Root 3 gets cancelled. AB is equal to 1500 meter. AB was not required, but still, in order to find BC, we have to subtract AB. This is 1500. Let us put it here. Let us see how this will be utilized. What is the next triangle? In triangle ADC. BAC. Who told BAC? BAC is a straight line, ma. In triangle DAC. In triangle DAC. Again, in triangle DAC, angle is 30 degree. Opposite by adjacent. Opposite by adjacent again. Tan theta. Tan theta is equal to opposite by adjacent. Tan theta. How much is the angle this case? 30. Tan 30. Tan 30 is equal to opposite 1500 root 3 divided by AC. Total AC 1500 root 3. You seriously need AC now. AC 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3 is equal to 1500 root 3 by AC. If I do cross multiply, AC into 1, AC is equal to 1500 root 3 into root 3. Root 3 is in division. If I send it over here, it will become multiplication. Right? So now AC is equal to, yes, 1500 into 3. Root 3 into root 3, root 3 whole square, square root gets cancelled, we will have 3. 1500 into 3, 4500. AC is equal to 4500 meter. From A to C, this total distance from A to C, this is 4500 meters. But we have to find BC. From total, if we subtract AB, we will get BC. Distance of BC is nothing but distance of ED. We will get distance by time, we will get the value of speed. So now how much is BC? 3000. Very good. Total 4500 may say we are removing 1500. BC. BC is equal to total distance 4500 minus AB. Total. You got this right? From the total we have to find BC. Total is 4500. We have to find BC. We have to remove AB from that. Total minus this AB. 4500 minus 1500. 4500 minus 1500. How much is it? BC is equal to 3000 meter. 3000 meter. Now how much is BC? The same value we have for ED. ED is equal to 3000 meter. Right. EC is also equal to 3000 meter. Now in order to calculate the value of speed, speed is equal to distance by time. Therefore speed is equal to distance by time. How much distance it traveled? 3000 meter. From first point to second point, jet plane, it traveled for 3000 meter. How much time did it took? 15 seconds. 15 seconds. 15 ones, 15 twos are 30. 2 more zeros. So it is 200 meters per second. This is nothing but speed. Clear? Important question. Yeah. Last question from this textbook. Question number 10. The angle of elevation top of the tower, foot of the building, and foot of the tower, top of the building. I already told you, you will get confused over here. What is the trick that we discussed? Draw two lines of same height. First, two lines of same height. Let us consider this is the building and this is the tower. Now, what did he mention? The angle of elevation top of the tower from foot of the building. Top of the tower from foot of the building. How much is it? 30 degree, right? 30 here. Small. This is not the final one, right? 30 with the pencil. Next, the angle of elevation top of the building, foot of the tower. Top of the building, foot of the tower. This is 60. Okay. Which one will be the taller? Building or tower? building will be taller. 60 is here. 60 is greater angle. Wherever we have the larger angle, opposite to that, the structure will be taller. In the last case, there we got 60. Here we got 30. There we got here we got 60. There we got 30. So that's why tower was taller in the previous case. So you just have to draw two same lines, two similar lines, and one of them you consider that as building and another one as tower. Now those angles you draw, put those angles at the bottom. Wherever you have the larger angle, opposite to that is the taller structure. Draw a line like this. Okay. This is 60 degrees. This angle is 30 degrees. Erase these two angles now. Now what else did he give? Next. What is the ratio of height of the tower and building? We have to find the ratio of height of the tower and building. Height of the tower, let us consider this height as h x, okay, x, this as y, this as this is okay. Let us consider this as y. Height of the tower is x, height of the building is y. Height of the tower is x and height of the building is y. Okay, let us name this. Let us name this as A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. E is not required. A, B, C. This is the building, that is the tower. Okay, fine. In the previous case, he gave, like in all the cases, either he will give height of the tower or height of the building or distance between these two. He did not give either of that in this case. We have to find ratio of height of the tower x is to ratio of x is to y, or x by y we have to calculate. How much is x by y? That we have to calculate. Yeah, ratio we have to calculate. 1 is to 2, 2 is to 3, whatever it is, or in some variable. What do we get? We don't know. Let us check that. What are the two triangles? A, B, C. A, B, C is one of the triangle. In A, B, C, what is the angle? 30 or 60? 60. 30 is half of it. You do not consider the 30 here. It is 60. With respect to 60, y is opposite, BC is adjacent. Why are we not taking AC? AC is also unknown. BC is also unknown. Why only going for BC and not for AC? In both the triangle, bases are same. BC will come in both the triangle. That way we can reach to certain conclusion. That's why we are not considering AC. So now with respect to 60, y is opposite, adjacent is BC. That way I am considering. In another triangle, what is the next triangle? BDC or BCD. In this triangle, what is the angle? 30 degree. Opposite x, adjacent BC. Opposite by adjacent. What is the first triangle that we considered? In triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, tan theta. Tan theta is equal to opposite by adjacent. How much is theta? In ABC. ABC, in triangle ABC, it is 60. 30 is in other triangle. Tan 30. Tan 60 is equal to y by BC. What is tan 60? Root 3. Root 3 is equal to y by BC. Therefore, y is equal to BC root 3. Your root 3 BC. Y we got. We have to get x is to y. X by y we have to get. That's why I got y here. Now, let us move on to next part. In triangle BDC. In triangle BDC. What is the angle? 30. With respect to this opposite, adjacent. Tan theta. Tan theta. Tan theta is equal to opposite by adjacent. Tan theta. How much is theta? 30 degrees. Tan 30 is equal to opposite is x by adjacent BC. X by BC. Tan 30, 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3 is equal to x by BC. If I cross multiply x in BC into 1, BC is equal to x root 3. BC is equal to x root 3. We have to get the value of x is to y we should get. X is to y we should get, right? So, here in the place of BC, here I can put x root 3. That way I can do first equation 1, this is equation 1, this is equation 2. What is our main motive? We have to find x is to y. We have to get x is to y. That means we have to remove BC from both the equation. That's why in equation 1, in the place of BC, I am putting x root 3. Substitute equation 1 in 2. Equation 2 in 1. Substitute equation 2 in 1. What is equation 1? Y is equal to BC. BC is nothing but x root 3. X root 3 into root 3. X root 3 into root 3. So what is y is equal to root 3 into root 3? 3. Root 3 into root 3, 3. 3x it will become. 3x. So we should get a x by y. X by y. So this y is in multiplication. If I send it over here, it will become division. If nothing is there, I can consider 1. 1 I can consider, right? This 3 is in multiplication. If I send it over here, it will become division. 1 by 3 is equal to x by y. Therefore, x is to y is equal to 1 is to 3. Like that. So don't get confused here. See, suppose 2 into p is equal to 7 into k is there. 7 into k. One equation we have in this form. Now I have to find the value of k by p or k is to p. K by p or k is to p I should get. Okay. K by p in the sense k is here. P I have here. So p in multiplication, if I send it over here, it will become division. K by p. 7 is in multiplication. If I send here, it will become division. So 2 by 7 is equal to k by p. Clear? So the same way I am sending. Now here we have a number. 2 is there. That's why it is pretty easy to send 7. But if you do not have any number, then you consider 1. Because 1 into y is y only. This 3 is in multiplication. If I send here, it will become division. This y is in multiplication. If I send here, it will become division. So 1 by 3 is equal to x by y. Therefore, y is nothing but ratio. X is to y is equal to 1 is to 3. X is to y is equal to 1 is to 3. Ratio of heights is 1 is to 3. Ratio of height of the tower to height of the building. Height of the tower is x, which is 1. Height of the building, which is y, is 3. Building is 3 times bigger than height of the tower. Here we completed questions from application of trigonometry. So all the questions which are there in textbook, mostly we have completed all of the important questions from the second exercise, which is 12.2. However, I believe there are few more questions from additional sources I've got. So these questions are also important for exam perspective and will give you better understanding of the type of questions. So we can look at these type of questions. Now here, a man observes the top of the tower at an angle of elevation of 30 degree. When he walked towards the tower, the angle of elevation changed to 60 degree. Find the height and distance. So a man observed the top of the tower, pole or building, whatever it is, the vertical structures we have to draw, and making 90 degree with the foot, and angle of elevation is 30 degree. When he walked towards the tower, angle of elevation changed to 60 degrees, right? So from a certain point, the man observed the angle was 30 degree, and he walked towards the tower, and the angle of elevation changed to 60 degree. From 30 to 60, I already told you, more the distance, lesser the angle, lesser the distance, more the angle. So with that perspective, 30 and 60, find the height, and we have to find the height and distance he walked towards the temple. So let us take in the form of triangles ABC. There are two triangles. That we have to consider. What is the first triangle? ABC. ABC is the first triangle, and ABD is the another triangle. ABC and ABD are the two triangles that we have to consider and solve according to that. ABC. In triangle ABC. Let us height, let me represent that with h. This distance I am taking as x, this distance I am taking as y. So we have to calculate the distance he walked towards the this temple. He walked 40 meter. Little confusion in the question. A man observed the top of the tower at an angle of elevation of 30 degree when he walked 40 meter towards the tower. This distance, it is already given. He walked 40 meters. A little change in the question, I did not copy that. So he walked 40 meters towards the tower. So this distance from the first point to second point that he covered is 40 meters. So this is the 40 meter distance that he covered. Now we have to calculate the remaining distance. How much is this distance and how much is the height, that we have to calculate. In triangle, similar thing, only the thing is he walked towards the tower for 40 meter. That is what you have to note down, right? In triangle ABC, tan 60, because again opposite by adjacent is tan theta. Tan theta is equal to opposite by adjacent. Theta is 60 degree. Tan 60 is equal to opposite is h divided by adjacent is x. So tan 60 is root 3. Root 3 is equal to h by x. From here h is equal to x root 3. H is equal to x root 3. Let us see if we need the value of h or x in the second triangle. We'll get to know about that. Next, what is the second triangle? ABD. In triangle ABD, 30 degree is the angle with respect to 30. AB is the opposite and DB is adjacent. Opposite by adjacent. Again tan theta we have to use. Tan theta is equal to opposite by adjacent. What is theta here? In this case it is 30 degree. Tan 30 is equal to opposite h by adjacent. Adjacent is total DB. DB consists of DC plus CB. DC is 40 plus x. So it is 40 plus x. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3 is equal to h by 40 plus x. If I cross multiply here, 40 plus x into 1, 40 plus x, h into root 3, h root 3. H into root 3 is h root 3. There I can substitute the value of h in the second equation. Let us name this as equation 1 and this as equation 2. From equation 1, the value of h, which is x root 3, I am substituting over here. In the place of h, I am putting x root 3, right? So it is 40 plus x is equal to, in the place of h, we can write x root 3 into root 3. X root 3 into root 3. So it is 40 plus x is equal to 3x. How did it become 3x? Means root 3 into root 3 whole square root gets cancelled, we will have only 3. So 3 into x, 3x. Now plus x, if I transfer that side, it will become minus. So 40 is equal to 3x minus x. 3x minus x is nothing but 2x. 2x is equal to 40. X is equal to 40 divided by 2. X is equal to 20. What was x? X is the distance that he travelled towards the temple. X is 20 meters. Now we have to also calculate the height of the tower. If I substitute the value of x here in the place of h, I will get the height of the tower. Substitute x is equal to 20 in equation 1. X is equal to 20 in equation 1. What is equation 1? H is equal to 20 into root 3. 20 root 3 is 20 into root 3. So 20 h is equal to root 3 is nothing but 20 into 1.732. 1732 20. 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 2 7s are 14, 2 1 is 2 plus 1 3. So it is 0 4 6 4 3. So after 3 numbers point, it is 34.64. Height h is equal to 34.64. Last mein you have to write the conclusion. Therefore height of the tower is 34.64 and the distance he walked towards the temple is how much is it? 20 meters.